Step one for this lesson is to check that your downloads are complete. You should see a command prompt waiting instead of a download percentage. If you see a download percentage, that means your box is still downloading, and you can feel free to continue on with the course and then just come back to this reading node when you're ready to move forward. So once your download's complete, in step 2 in the reading node, you're able to log into your virtual machine. You'll be using the SSH or secure shell command to remotely log into your guest machine. So on your local machine, at the command prompt, type in vagrant SSH. Hit enter, and what's happening now is you are logging in a secure shell into your Ubuntu machine. And when successful, you'll see that your command prompt has changed from whatever file you were in to vagrant at Ubuntu 14.04 for i386, meaning that we're using a 32-bit machine. In step 3, once you're in your Ubuntu machine, you can check your Storm version simply by typing storm version. And you should see, as at the time of this recording, 0.9.2 incubating. Incubating means that it's an Apache incubating project, but Storm recently graduated to a top-level project, so this number will be changing soon. But it's good to know that the API and the entire course should remain the same. If you don't see a Storm version here, that may mean that you haven't logged into your Ubuntu machine. So in your local machine, type vagrant SSH again. This is a common mistake. In step 4, we navigate through the vagrant machine by typing cd ... and that goes up one level, ls for list files. Do cd ... one more time, and you see that we're in a top-level directory. Next, type cd/vagrant. The / is an absolute directory that will take us to the vagrant folder. Once we're in the vagrant folder, type ls, and you'll see the same files that you saw when downloading the file UD381. These shared files between your host machine and the guest Ubuntu machine is called guest editions. So any file that you put in your local machine into UD381 will show up in your /vagrant file here. Optionally, in part 7, I'll show you how quickly to log out. You simply type logout, enter, and you'll see the connection is lost and we're back in our UD381 folder in your local machine, either Windows, Mac OS X, or your own Linux machine. Next, you can relog in with vagrant SSH and cd into /vagrant. ls will show us our files again. Optionally, in step 8, on your local machine, you can copy a picture of yourself or avatar in a .jpeg or .png format into your local UD381 folder. This will be put into the visualization at a later time so that you can personalize your visualizations for your screenshots. So download a picture of yourself. I've downloaded mine. And I'm in a Mac OS X, so this is my Finder window. And here's my picture, Lewis at Udacity. And I've opened a second window here with UD381, and so I'll just copy and drag this over to my file. Next, in our Ubuntu machine, I'll just type ls and I'll see Lewis at Udacity. So again, this is the virtual machine, and I copied the picture into my local machine, and this shows the shared files. In the next optional step 9, simply move the picture into the folder viz/static, and you do this using the command mv for move, Lewis, and I can type in tab to complete the entire JPEG file name. Next, type the destination viz/static sta and tab. Hitting enter will actually move that file, ls will show that it's gone, and we can move into the viz directory, static. Well, let's go into viz, ls, and you see that there's a static folder, cd static. And finally, in optional step 10, simply come into this folder and type ls, and you should see a Twitter logo, the Udacity logo, and your name.jpg in the viz/static file. Great job, and you can continue on to the next lesson.